Hi everybody, I am going to talk about family with reference to its meaning, types, evolution, structures and features. Family is a basic unit of human existence in society. In a civilized society, family is seen as a fulcrum of society. It is a unit that reflects the economic growth and the socio-political development of the society. In the modern society, the individual families are measured to gauge the development of the nation. At the end of this talk, you will be able to understand the meaning of family, to know the different types of family, and to learn the essential features of family. Let me begin with the definition of family. At the outset, it is to be admitted that there is no just one set of definition for the term family. The meaning of family takes on different forms as human beings grow up. The understanding of family at the age of 10 will differ from the understanding of the same at the age of 50. Events such as birth, death, separation or divorce can dramatically alter an individual's understanding of family. However, the definitions shaped by culture describe the nature and relationships within a family beyond the stereotypical definitions. As a basic unit of human society, family comprises of individuals with the conjugal relationships living together, sharing a common space, ideas, feelings and materials. This unit is a primary institution of the society and it establishes the fundamentals of relationships among human beings. The functions are based on an ideology and in general, families in India are set in a patriarchal ideology. According to the United Nations Organization, family is seen as a natural and fundamental unit of society and is entitled to protection by society and the state. The United Nations Organization states in Chapter 1, the family is a social group characterized by a common residence, economic cooperation and reproduction. It includes adults of both sexes, at least two of whom maintain a socially approved sexual relationship, and one or more children born to the sexually cohabiting adults or adopted by them. This definition, which embodies the concept of the nuclear family, has been the most widely cited definition in the sociological literature of the family. Charles B. Nahm, in his book The Concept of the Family, Demographic and Genealogical Perspectives, defines that the family is generally regarded as a major social institution and a locus of much of a person's social activity. It is a social unit created by blood, marriage or adoption and can be described as nuclear with parents and children or extended encompassing other relatives. These definitions acknowledge the relationship and the bond among the individuals in the family and the different roles they play in the unit. Let me mention about the evolution of families. While trying to understand the evolution of the family, we learn from scholars like Bridget Holt that the families where the contribution of human pair bonding and high levels of paternal investment in raising children and the recognition of the reproductive role of women. The history of the family is a branch of social history that concerns the socio-cultural evolution of kinship groups from prehistoric to modern times. The family has a universal and basic role in all societies. Research on the history of the family crosses disciplines and cultures, aiming to understand the structure and function of a family from many viewpoints. For example, sociological, ecological, or economic perspectives are used to view the interrelationships between individuals, their relatives, and the historical time. The study of family history has shown that family systems are flexible, culturally diverse, and adaptive to ecological and economical conditions. Let me outline the structures of family. The family structure is the arrangements of relations between the members, the belief system, and the relationship pattern adopted for day-to-day functioning and the sustenance of the family tradition. The family structure varies according to influencing factors like time, region, and other socio-economic cultural conditions. Being an institution, the family has a size and membership and is hierarchical in nature. The family structure, which is based on the patriarchal ideology, has a strong power structure. The patriarchal mode gives a power to men, and they are the major decision makers. Decisions about the wealth of the family, purchase of assets, and other decisions related to occupation, education, marriage, property, and social relationships are taken by the head of the family, in general a male member. The manifestation of the power structure in the family is often an unequal distribution of resources and opportunities. As a result, women mostly become the victims of such a system. Each family has a belief system and a set of values that have been followed for generations. It has its own system of communication, and the relationships among the members are nurtured and close-knit. The structure also defines different roles for men and women. We need to know the different types of families in order to understand their functions. Let me first outline the types of families. Single member family, nuclear, broken nuclear, supplemented nuclear, broken extended, and joint families, which includes linearly extended families and collaterally extended families. There are some other types of families which are emerging at present and gaining social recognition, and they are same-sex families, families with the children from previous marriages, families with a single parent with an adopted child, families with only adopted children, families with adopted and biological children. Let me briefly explain these types of families. Single member. This type of family has only one person. The others may have either died or the person may have opted to live alone for different reasons. Nuclear. This type of family includes a nuclear pair, namely head and spouse, with or without unmarried children. Nowadays, both the husband and wife come out of their homes and establish their own home, which is nuclear in nature. The growth of nuclear families is on the increase due to higher education and employment. Though these families imbibe their patriarchal ideology, opportunities for democratization and equality are more. Women contribute economically, and thereby a shift is seen in the division of labor. There is also a danger in these families. If they uphold the value of patriarchy, take to violence and abuse, it makes the members feel insecure. Broken nuclear. Head without spouse but with unmarried children. A family without an adult male puts the entire burden of child rearing, economic contribution and other social obligations on the woman. This is mostly due to the demise of the head of the family or desertion. Another trend that has developed over the years is that though the male or the father in the family is available, he seldom takes responsibilities in most cases. Members of such types of families undergo great stress and emotional imbalance. There are chances for the children to get disoriented if not guided properly. Supplemented nuclear. This type of family refers to the head and spouse with or without unmarried children but with other relatives who do not currently have spouses. This kind of family emerges as the outcome of moving away from home by any of the relatives of either parent. Such families are mainly seen in cities. The presence of an additional member certainly influences the family atmosphere and dynamics.